I don't want to be self-made. I want to be God-made. And I was like, damn, you are so right. I realized this week that I'm on the winning team. When you are on the winning team, you're on God's team. When you are co-creating with God, that's the team that does not lose. No matter what it looks like on the outside, everything that is happening for your greater good, and I am realizing that. Hi, my loves. My name is Areania, and I'm here to share with you my experience from my journey in hopes that it helps you on yours. Make sure you hit that like button down below, subscribe to this beautiful connected family, hit that bell notification so you know when I drop my next gem, because I'm dropping them, baby. And last but not least, share this with someone. Share this with someone who needs to understand that when you are on God's team, you are on the winning team. All right, my loves, let's get back to this video. So this week, right, I was in a trade. And it's crazy because when I was in this trade, I was so tapped into the trade that once I came out of the trade, I was like, I was not really doing any of the mechanics of that trade. So every single feeling that I felt, every single thought that was popping up in my mind, and the way that I executed that trade, I was not in that trade alone. God was moving through me through that whole entire trade. I was blown away. Because when I came out of the trade, I'm like, whoa, I executed that perfectly. I did everything I was supposed to do. Every single thought that was coming in was not of my own. God was telling me when to get in the trade, when to get out of the trade. I knew when to check the overall market. It was like every single movement I was taking was of God. God was moving through me through every single part of that trade. And that's when I realized, I was like, I'm on the winning team. So I go into my journal and I start journaling my trades and I start evaluating everything. And I'm like, why would God tell me to do something and not help me through it? Every single thing that God has told me to do, God has been helping me through it. God has been working with me in all that I do. So why would I think that God doesn't come through in my trading? Why would I believe that every single time I've done anything in trading, it was all me? It blew my mind. I did not fully understand when I was asking for God to use me, when I started this journey, that God uses you in all that you do. And then I heard this trader and creator say, I don't want to be self-made. I want to be God-made. And I was like, damn, you are so right. Do you know how fluid life is when you move in with God? Do you know there's really no backtracking and there's no second guessing yourself because God is moving through you? You know you making the right choice. When you move in with God, you know you taking the right path. No matter what the step is that God is telling you to take next, you don't second guess it because you've been winning ever since you've been following God. Every time God tells me to do anything specifically, it does so well in all parts of my life. And I'm just realizing that God wants us to win. And why God wants us to win is because God wants to experience life through you. God wants to experience this journey through all of us. So when you feel that you are asking for something in life and you're like, damn, should I be asking for this? Is this greedy? Is this selfish? No. If your soul is asking for it, baby, and it's a desire of yours, go for it. Know that God wants you to have that thing because God wants that thing. And you are God, you are life. And God wants to experience that certain thing through your eyes, through your being. So never feel that you are doing too much or asking for too much or that something's not going to work out for you because God wants you to win so you can experience that life. So when times get hard, baby, and you just second guessing yourself, remember that God wants you to win, and that's why you are going to win. Join the winning team, baby. Co-create with God. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. All right, my loves. I truly hope this message reaches who it needs to reach. Baby, you're not alone on this journey. God wants you to have the best life ever. And it's because God wants the best life ever. God wants to have fun. God wants to live through every single one of us and experience this journey, this life, this paradise. Go out there, baby. Whatever desires and things you want to go after in life, know that God wants that for you too. Okay, babies.